Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I'm continuing my Stephen King marathon, watching some of the lesser-known, underrated Stephen King films and rating them, or reviewing them. Haven't really given them a rating. This one is Dolans Cadalac. Now, I watched this once online, forgot all about it. I don't know why, because I really liked it. It starts off very much like a crime thriller, and I didn't think I was going to like it. It starts off with some guys who are trafficking some immigrants, women, for sex trafficking, and for some reason their boss kills them, this guy Dolan. They meet up, he shoots them, and then they kill the women. And there's a woman who has witnessed this. She's on a horse and she drops her phone, she escapes. They shoot at her, she escapes, but they find out who she is and they give her a little message. Basically, they leave one of the bodies of one of the women in her bed with its mouth sewn shut, with its hand sewn to its mouth like that, like shh. And despite this, she decides the right thing to do for these women is to testify. So they go into witness protection, and nothing really happens. They just are stuck there waiting. Nothing. They can't get any traction with charging this guy. He's a kingpin. You know, he's working with gangs and everything, and he's very rich, and they can't get him. So in the meantime, they're just going mad, going stir crazy in this witness protection, and then one day the wife is killed. They put dynamite in her car, and she's literally blown up in front of her husband, Tom Robinson. Dolan is played by Christian Slater. I forgot to mention that. Now, he has fantasies of revenge, and he follows this guy around, and he actually witnesses an assassination attempt, and he sees that this guy's car that he drives around in, his Cadillac, Dolan's Cadillac, is basically bulletproof, and there's no way he's ever going to get anywhere near this guy to kill him. He still follows him around, and eventually Dolan, that they become aware of him and his bodyguard attack him. He gets fairly severely beaten up, but he doesn't kill him. He basically says, "You are so pathetic, I'm just going to let you live." So that was a bit of a mistake, which actually his bodyguard said, but he still does it. Now, this guy goes off and comes up with another plan. He joins a construction company and he learns how to work construction and work on the highways. And he's aware that Dolan travels certain roads, and he sets up a trap. Basically, he digs out a section of the road just big enough for the car, covers it over with a sheet of, looks like the highway, so they drive straight into the hole and don't even realise what they're doing. The driver's killed, the bodyguard is severely injured, and Dolan is trapped. He can't get out of the car. It's just, the hole is just big enough to fit the car, but he can't get out because of the bulletproof nature of the car. He can't break the windows or anything. He can't get out, and he just starts burying him alive. So it starts off as very much a crime drama. The human trafficking story is quite hideous, and it's not a lot of fun. And I was sort of watching this going like, why am I watching this? But then when we get to the revenge part, it's very Hitchcockian. I'm sure there's an episode where this sort of scenario happens, and he just enjoys burying him alive, just slowly burying the car. And Dolan tries to negotiate and beg and plead and offers him money. He says he'll go to the police. He tries to mess with his head, basically saying, look, I killed out of necessity, out of business survival. You're doing it to get your rocks off. You're enjoying this as revenge. And he just keeps messing with him, but he's never going to let him out. And it's nice to see someone get what they deserve. And there were a few moments where I was worried that he was going to weaken. He gets called by the police about the investigation, basically saying, we've set up a bunch of things and I think we're going to get enough to charge him and take him in. But he still doesn't buckle. He keeps going. He keeps burying him alive. Now, Dolan momentarily escapes from an escape hatch, basically, and he pops up, shoots at Tom. Tom shoots back, and then he uses the forklift or whatever it is to basically push it down and rest it on top of the car and stop him from getting back out of the skylight. And then he just jams it shut and keeps on burying him. And he buries him. And it's just it's a short film. It's an hour and 20 minutes, and just the last 20 minutes or so is just him taunting him while he buries him alive. And it's quite enjoyable. And at the end, he's just lying on the road because he cut the road into little sections, and after he filled it back in, he put them all back in place, and he puts the last one in place over the skylight with Dolan in there screaming, and then he just lays there, and the cop calls and says, "We've got enough to get him." He said, "Yep, we got him." And that's the end. Loved it. Don't know why I didn't remember how good it was the first time, possibly because the first part of the film isn't great, but the last part is worth watching the whole film. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.